Listen, a lot of y'all need to hear this shit, man. A lot of you guys want sympathy. A lot of you guys don't realize that you need to level the fuck up. And the reason you need to level up, get on body game, all that shit is because in reality, we all know this shit. We've seen it since high school. Women wait at the finish line. We all seen this shit. They're with the when we're in high school, we might be 16, 15, and we see, we might be skinny, like I was skinny as shit. I remember I was trying to talk to some chick, right, when I was like 15, and after school she's getting picked up by some 20-year-old, who has, he got some motion obviously, and to a 15-year-old, like that 20-year-old had a lot of motion, so we're like, yo, that's crazy, right? He was already at the finish line. You see what I'm saying? Women are always going to wait at the finish line. When are you going to get sick of always being overlooked, of always being the last choice, of always being disrespected, right? Like the reality is no one is coming to save your ass. All right. A lot of you guys want to be saved and shit. A lot of you guys want me to be like, no, it's okay. All you have to do is inject this one steroid at 3 a.m. and then inject this one at 6 a.m. You'll be good. Nah, nigga, you gotta put in the work, you gotta grind, you gotta become a different person. You gotta become the best version of yourself. You can't be the same person that you are right now. You can't be wallowing in your sorrow, waking up and be like, I don't want to do this. I don't know if I want to live. This is so hard. No one wants me. Blah, blah, blah. The victim mindset shit. Nobody cares, bro. Like feeling sorry for yourself does nothing. All right. Women don't want to see your potential. They're not like, oh, he has potential. You're 40% body fat. You don't have any ambition. She's not seeing your potential, bro. She's not seeing it. Your mom doesn't see your potential. All right. You have to become that person, right? Because when you're at 10% body fat, 15% body fat, and you got your shit together versus 40% body fat, there's a big fucking difference. You move differently. You think differently. You have higher standards. For everyone who's been on a journey, anyone who's been on the journey, who's been above 20% body fat and gotten down to the 10 to 15, how differently do you look at other people? How differently do you look at yourself? How differently do you carry yourself? And how differently do others treat you? Everything fucking changes, right? Because you went from being in the middle of the journey, struggling, grinding, to getting to the actual finish line. And in this life, right? This life rewards results. It only rewards results. All right. So if you're not getting results, if you're not making shit happen, people aren't gonna be like, oh yeah, potential. Everyone has some kind of potential, right? Majority of people won't reach it. Majority of people die without, living their dream or doing what they said they would do. Because they kept procrastinating. They kept putting it off. Like, oh, I'm gonna get in shape this year. I'm gonna get in shape this year. I'm gonna start next Monday. Goofy shit like that, and they never ever start. That's what's really been happening. All right. Or like, nah, bro, like I'm really I'm finna get the girl of my dreams type shit. They don't get in shape, so no one wants them type shit. You feel me? Or I'm gonna get in shape for me. I'm really gonna do this, man. I'm gonna get my blood pressure down. They die of a heart attack or a stroke. This is real shit, man. This is what really happens. People talk more than they act. People don't walk the walk. People just talk the fucking talk. All right, and they don't get what they want. Like when it comes to like a lot of dudes complain about chicks and they say all this crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, chicks are always gonna monkey branch. Watch how shit happens. Look at how female nature is, right? Look how the world works and adapt to it and prioritize yourself and do the best you can with this. Stop complaining about how the world is and at the same time be regressing. All right. A lot of people complain about how the world is. They're eating donuts, they're eating pizza. Like the shit, like you're going backwards. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping your situation. The world, rewards results, obviously. So you need to level up, get your skills up. You feel me? Finish that degree. You feel me? I know a lot of you guys said you guys want to be nurses. Finish that degree, start working, nigga. You feel me? You guys said you want to be personal trainers. You're fat as shit. Who's gonna listen to you? Not yourself. You can't convince yourself. You can't convince yourself to eat right and to work out, and you want to be a personal trainer. You're not even in shape. I've seen so many people like, yeah, I want to be a personal trainer, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me get in shape, bro. Bro, they tap out after 6 weeks of the easiest workout I've ever fucking seen in my life. All right. Best believe the workout. Listen, the workout programs I give are going to be challenging enough, but they're not. I'm not giving you MMA fighting shit. I'm not giving you CrossFit shit. I don't do that. You feel me? You feel me? It's just the mental fortitude that's required to be consistent with your nutrition while working out is what a lot of people lack, and they realize, like, yeah, I don't want to be a trainer, man. I guess I don't want to be a trainer. Yeah, because you can't get in shape yourself. You can't call yourself a coach if you haven't coached yourself. All right, you haven't been through the grind yourself. Because when the going gets tough, how the fuck can you teach someone else how to get through the tough times? Like when there's a lot of hunger pains, you got a headache, you feel kind of lightheaded. I'm talking about getting real lean. Like you feel lightheaded, you still got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working 16-hour shifts, getting tired. You know what I mean? Because my calories were getting super super low, but I was still locked in. I was still hitting the gym, doing what I needed to do. You see what I'm saying? When it's like, oh, it's kind of hard to sleep, you still execute every day. How are you gonna tell someone how to go through that if you never been through it yourself? You see what I'm saying? You're eating donuts and you're telling someone, oh, don't eat donuts. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's not how it works, all right? But another thing is a lot of you guys be saying stuff about like, yeah, man, I struggle with chicks this, that, I don't get choosing signals. I'm in shape. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, bro. Or people will say like, yeah, I know people who are in shape and they get no chicks. Never seen it before in my fucking life, bro. Ever since high school, there'll be two wrestlers who like win states, ridiculous physiques, like ridiculously aesthetic physiques. They would be getting all the chicks, and they literally, specifically wrestlers, since they were so locked in, they literally actually would not say a word. Even when if they're called on in class, they'll stare at the teacher like this. And they used to get chicks all the time. The wrestlers, the football players, they always got chicks. They're all in shape. You feel me? They are always getting chicks. Basketball players, tall and in shape, they are always getting chicks. My friends right now, all of them in shape, they're always getting chicks. I've never seen that shit like, you think body game's the answer, nigga. You're going to have to fight chicks off of you or scare them away when you're on body game. Because yes, they're going to pay attention to you. Because yes, you're going to be rare. All right, that body game shit changes everything. That's why I be preaching the body game shit, because it does change everything. What changed between me being invisible and lame as shit to me, chicks hit me up first and chicks saying, "Oh, I miss you," all this shit, getting messages all the time, getting hard eyes all the time, getting good mornings all the time, good morning, handsome, getting complimented every time I go to the elevator or I go somewhere. What changed? Literally, my physique, the way I carry myself, my aura, and me not feeling sorry for myself. When you guys walk around feeling sorry for yourself, you emit a certain energy. You know what I'm saying? You emit that desperate energy, that depressing energy. No one wants to be around that shit. Everybody knows when one of those people walk in who have that depressing ass energy that's like, oh, I don't want to be here today. Oh my God, like everyone's looking at me. Oh. Like that's how they're thinking, and no one's looking at them. But then, when they feel the negativity, they start looking at you. You know what I mean? But in reality, it's like the feeling sorry for yourself shit, the desperate energy shit. You just scare people away. All right, you have to help yourself. Right? If you're not willing to help yourself, nobody can help you. I don't care if David Goggins yells at you every single morning. If you don't have the wherewithal, the will, if you don't have the desire, right, the genuine desire to do what you need to do, guess what? Him yelling at you every morning, it's not going to do anything. You're just going to do the workout while he's there. As soon as he leaves, you're just going to binge eat ice cream, right? Because you don't want it, right? You don't want that shit. So when you really want something to happen and you really actually want to become the best version of yourself, you're going to start putting the work in and day out. You're going to be reading those books, right? You're gonna be finishing that degree or learning that skill that you need to learn. You're gonna be getting in shape, all right? Because there's really no excuse to not be in shape. Because here's the thing: a lot of people say these interesting things like it's not healthy to be below 15% body fat. Who the fuck told you that goofy ass shit, bro? How is the government convincing you guys like Ozempic is healthy and being fat is healthy? Like, how did they convince you guys of that? Like that's the biggest scam of all time. Being convincing grown men and women that being fat is healthy, and then they go to the doctor, and the issues they have all stem because they're fat. Every single issue they have stems from them having excess fat. Oh, you have bad PCOS symptoms. They would get better if you lost some fat. Oh shit, you have type 2 diabetes. Lose fat. High blood pressure, lose fat. High cholesterol, lose fat. Sleep apnea, lose fat. Like, and they convince you that eating these foods is the best way to do. Eat cereal for breakfast. That's what they say in the My Pyramid chart. Don't eat too much protein. Goofy shit like that. Like, that's what you guys have been convinced of, which is just ridiculous. All right. So when you're really locked in and you're getting these results, like, it speaks for itself, to be honest. But that's what you learn in life. Like, all the excuses, all the sympathy, all the feelings that you have, none of that shit matters at the end of the day, because best believe if a chick has a better option, she's going to the better option. All right, it is what it is. All right, if you're just not cutting it, if you're unsure of yourself, if you're like, oh, I don't know what I should do, and you're getting out of shape, you're getting sloppy, and you were so certain and assertive when you started in the relationship, you were masculine when you started in the relationship, you were in shape when you started in the relationship, and now you're regressing. You know, and I'm not blaming the chick, because I think she's doing the right thing. She's basically giving me a wake up call. She'll be like, "Oh, I think we need a break." That'll give you a wake up call. If you don't tighten up during that wake up call, yeah, she's just gonna go forever. You see what I'm saying? Because no one wants to be with a weak ass man who feels sorry for himself. Like, what is he gonna accomplish? Nothing. Like, literally nothing. No, no. The issue is, no man that you guys have ever been inspired by has had an easy life. They've all had adversity they had to overcome, right? The scars that they have mentally, physically, is because they have to overcome adversity and keep going, right? They have to fail over and over again and keep progressing. So, trying to live, like, I feel like a lot of dudes are trying to live, basically, without saying it, they're trying to live this soft life. Like, they're just trying to comfortably get lean, Comfortably get leaner than everybody else, comfortably be more aesthetic than everyone else, comfortably, get more chicks than everybody else, comfortably get more money than anybody else without taking any risk, without doing any work at all. That's not how it fucking works. All right. People will do anything but the fucking work. Like it's so, bro, it's so funny. Like all you have to do is the work. People will do anything but the work. People will make the most elaborate excuses that ChatGPT can't make up just to avoid the work. Like that, their excuse would be like, nah, but like, when the sun was rising, the latitude was 67 and the longitude was 73, so I couldn't work out because like the way the weather was, it was just like bad for my eye. My left eye was like shutting and like all this stuff. And then they make all those excuses. And then I see a blind man at the gym. You see what I'm saying? I see someone with a broken leg at the gym. You see what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. And at the end of the day, you control what you eat. Like I always say that shit. You control what the fuck you eat. Y'all be lying about like, oh, it's so hard, my genetics, this is that. Your body fat is controlled by what you eat. Whatever. All right. But yeah, back to what I was saying about, you guys saying dumb shit like, oh, you can't be below 15% body fat, bro. That body game shit from 7 to 12% body fat. If you maintain 12 to 15, you're still lean. If you're around 18 and you got muscle mass, you still look good. When I was 18, I was already on that body game shit. I was already getting looks. I was already getting, attention and advice. And I was already training people because I had a lot of muscle mass. I was the strongest dude in every gym I went to type shit. But you still have aura, muscle mass, and you still have a purpose, right? You're still moving with intention. All right. Like when you have a masculine look and a masculine presence because you do what you need to do and you always execute what you need to do no matter how you feel, that is going to attract, positive people into your life, right? It's going to inspire people, and obviously it's going to attract women as well. All right. A lot of you guys just bounce around not really having, certainty and shit like that. But when you really lock in, focus on your goal, and you're fixated on that, like you can tell when someone you can tell even in the boxing gym, right? You can tell when like someone is like locked the fuck in and just ready, like their energy is focused, right? They have that aura, they're intentional with what they do. All right. So people can sense that. All right. And the world, like I said, it respects results. So all these dumb excuses you guys keep making of, oh, you can't be this low body fat, it's just an excuse for yourself because you ain't trying to lock in like that, bro. You ain't trying to lock in like that. You feel me? Or man, the only reason I'm fat is because if all that if shit, it's like you're not locked in. Well, if I went on a cut, I'd be lean too. Yeah, your doctor told you to go on a cut 10 years ago. You just got fatter since then. What are you doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all be saying the dumbest shit. That's like me. That's like me saying, bro, if I made Tesla, I'd be a billionaire too. Like that's the dumbest shit ever. You don't have the mindset, you don't have the ambition, you don't have the self-confidence and the trust in yourself to execute the journey. That's what it really is. And the fact that you have to have those things is what makes you so attractive when you're on the other side of body game as well. You have the aura, obviously. You have the self-confidence. You trust yourself. That is going to make you a different person. It is. Like what at the end of the day, the reason the same dudes get all the attention on social media and in real life, you know what I mean? Because yes, social media globalized the dating market, but at the same time, in real life, the in shape dude who has his shit together and has confidence is always gonna get the most chicks, anyways. But the reason, that is because the way he carries himself. Like when he wakes up, he's just internally gonna trust himself more, have more confidence in himself than anyone else. And no matter what he wears, he can wear the same exact outfit as someone who's out of shape. His posture is going to be different. His energy is going to be different. Obviously, he's going to look better in it than the fat dude does. The fat dude's going to be like, sloppy in the shirt, stomach, poking out. Because if you're wearing like a white button down shirt, if you're in shape, it looks great. If you're fat as shit, it looks horrible. Your stomach's just hugging it, right? And your posture is going to be bad because you're fat. So it's that simple. All right. So yes, women are gonna wait at the finish line. Yes, women like, cold ass physiques. You know what I'm saying? They like those anime fucking physiques because then they have something. It's gonna turn them on, obviously, but they're also gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, when I go to the gym. Sometimes I'll be working out and I literally not even playing, bro. Because I know y'all probably don't believe this shit, but I literally have chicks just coming to me and be like, oh my god, like, can I see your abs? Like literally, bro. Literally, I'm just like, bro. It's like. I'm in the middle of my fucking workout, bro. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, you can see him, right? Because most people don't have them, and you're not gonna see it. And you probably have a boyfriend, and he definitely doesn't have them. You know what I mean? Just it's rare, and especially the V cut. When you get lean enough to have like the V cut in the, or they call it the Adonis belt. Most people don't have that shit. They just don't. It is what it is. All right. So like, at the end of the day, you could talk all the shit, but what you did during that specific day, you either went closer to or further from your goal. All right. You either went closer to or further from your goal. Whether you're going closer to your goal, that's up to you. Whether you went further from, that's also up to you. You got to take accountability for it, though. because trying to blame other people and make these excuses, they don't help you get closer to your goals. They just make you get further away from your goals because you're not acknowledging what's keeping you back from your goals in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So keep making excuses, fellas. You know, the lean dudes gonna keep separating themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I always talk about body game because, like I always said, more people get money than get in shape. All right, there's more people that are net worth millionaires, net worth 10 millionaires, than there are people who are in shape in real life. Now, when I say in shape, I mean decent amount, moderate to high amount of muscle mass and low body fat. That shit's rare as shit. That shit is rare as shit. Like, and the thing is, when you're out of shape and you're hanging out with everyone else who's out of shape, you probably don't think it exists. When you're in shape and you hang out with people who are only in shape, you also don't think it's rare. You know what I mean? But if you're in shape and you're like walking around and you're just like, damn, where is everybody that's in shape? Go to the gym, go to gyms consistently. You'll see the same people. They'll be relatively strong, but they won't be in shape, right? And that's in the gym. Go to grocery stores. You'll see a bunch of out of shape people. Every grocery store. Go to the clubs. People go to bars at night. People go to clubs. Go to bars, go to clubs. You'll see majority of people are not in fucking shape. It's that simple. Anyways, y'all stay locked in. Link is in the description for programs. Stay blessed.